Pharmacist is brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy, and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, and proudly sponsored by Lita Pharmaceuticals. Lita Pharmaceuticals, quality healthcare. With support from Vitsi Fort, your best vitamin C plus zinc supplement from Samus Pharma.
Hello, everybody. You are welcome to another exciting week of Ask Your Pharmacist. This remains the only interactive healthcare show that provides you with all the needed education to stay healthy, the rational use of drugs, and basically to stay well. My name is Peggy Samuel, and you can follow me on Instagram at FieryPeggy. This show is also brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Download the Dragnet app on the Google Play Store, the App Store, order all your medications, and Dragnet will deliver to you. Dragnet is your #1 online pharmacy. This is also brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Amicus Humani Generis pharmacists are indeed friends of the human race. This is also brought to you by Letta Pharmaceuticals with Letamin. Letamin is a multivitamin mineral supplement for total strength and vitality, promotes mental performance, and boosts the immune system. Folaron Zinc, on the other hand, is a folic acid, iron, and zinc supplement that effectively reduces the risk of iron deficiency, supports immunity, and promotes health and wellness. Letamox is a single-dose dewormer for treating intestinal worm infections and helps to increase nutritional uptake. Letamin, Folaron Zinc, and Letamox are all available in any pharmacy near you. For bulk purchases, contact Letta Pharmaceuticals on 030-222-4613. Letta Pharmaceuticals, quality healthcare. This is also brought to you by Bell Beverages. Bell Beverages, refreshing the nation, and also brought to you by Tema Christian Eye Center. Tema Christian Eye Center is the best and advanced ultramodern eye care facility with skilled and experienced doctors with exceptional customer service. Locate Tema Christian Eye Center at Tema Community 1 adjacent the St. Paul Methodist Church, or please call them on 030321999. The show is also supported by the Lady Pharmacist Association of Ghana, LAPAC, and the Young Pharmacist Group. Also supported by Vitsi Fort. It's a sugar-free vitamin C plus zinc supplement from Samus Pharma. Contact Samus Pharma on 0501-646494. We are taking a quick break. The show continues. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I mean, the office, the phone phone.
Me and the hospital class, and Dr. Choma,
I got to walk over to New Room, and then there was no teachers over black. Dragnet for Dragnet, your online pharmacy. A group here on here, and once I call up, for what they put me to all, they did not know fee. And then no one, like the sales pharmacists are only between working of a group here on here. Import said you can't have one here. I'm running over past on the castle. Come on, call up. Get you want to fear. Our prescription around. And running out of water. My order, and that's why I did what I can do now. I'm telling you.
That's it.
Yes, you heard right. With Dragnet, life is now made simple. You too can download the Dragnet app on the Play Store or the App Store and experience a world of convenience. Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy.
Thank you so much for sticking with us. You are watching Ask Your Pharmacist. Ask Your Pharmacist, the week keeps the doctor away. So today we are coming to you from St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Church here at the University of Ghana. And many thanks to the parish priest, Reverend Father Beku Apre, and the Catholic Health Professional Guild for this opportunity. St. Thomas Aquinas. Oh, I can't hear you. St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas. I love the sound of that. Okay, so today we are discussing Monkey Pox. This is the current outbreak and it's definitely worthy to be discussed. And our guest for today, we have two important personnel. And on my right left is Dr. Richard Pamina Abiu. He's a veterinary doctor with Worldwide Healthcare Limited. And Farm Tony Avega. He's a member of the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, PSGH, public health team. And he's also a pharmacist Pharmacist at Trust Hospital. So we will go straight at it. Today we are discussing monkeypox, and I will start with you, Farm. What is monkeypox?
Right, thank you, and good morning to everybody. Monkeypox, like the name suggests, it's a viral infection that can be gotten from monkeys, or for that matter, infected animals like rodents. Well, monkeypox was discovered some years ago, 19 something. Apparently, there are these researchers using some monkeys for research, and they found this infection in 2 groups of monkeys that they were using for research. And that has been the genesis of monkeypox. So, because it's a rare disease, before your doctor would confirm that you have monkeypox, he or she will do a couple of tests. Of course, you need to report some symptoms, and then he will take some samples. I'm sure we'll get to that. He will take some samples, take it to the lab, and then the lab will confirm or otherwise. So monkeypox generally, it's infection from rodents, monkeys, infected animals. And of course, you can get it from humans. That is, if I have the infection because I've been exposed or gotten it from a monkey or any animal that's infected, and I pass it to my friend, or we have close contacts, then it will be human to human. Otherwise, it's limited to animals to humans.
Okay, all right. So, Dr. Abiu, has Ghana recorded any cases of monkeypox yet?
Currently, Ghana has recorded a couple of cases, I think about 13 or 12 the last time.
Okay, so I want us to also talk about pandemic, epidemic. Is it even worthy to be called a pandemic or epidemic, or just an outbreak?
So those are just terms that the scientists use to know how to assess situation. For now, I think the best word to describe it, if we really want to, would be an outbreak. And now, the reason being that an outbreak basically means if a disease is increased more than what we are used to. So if Ghana is used to having 1 million people get malaria every year, and then Ghana all of a sudden gets 2 million or even 1,000,001 within the same period, then it becomes an outbreak. Now, for monkeypox, Ghana has been recording the disease for a very long time in animals. So the forestry and the zoo part of the veterinary have been doing the research always, and then they have been seeing it in animals, different rodents. But it has never popped up in human beings, at least the best of our knowledge.
So this is the first of it?
Yes.
Wow.
And globally, the first time it became a big deal was in the 70s, then somewhere 2003, and then now. So the fact that it has reared its head this time would imply it's an outbreak. As to whether it's a pandemic, which would mean it's crossing continents or different countries and all that, I think WHO would be
the best
first,
okay.
the best group.
Absolutely. So for now, it's an outbreak. No need to panic. It's just an outbreak yet,
public health,
which we hope that we can go past that. Alrighty. So from Tony, I would love us to discuss the signs and symptoms, the clinical manifestations of monkeypox.
Yeah, thank you. So, like with all viral infections, monkeypox, you will look out for a few things. First of all, it's a flu-like thing. You have fever, you have chills, you get tired easily. Then because it's monkeypox, you will get some blisters, spots on your skin. And it develops all of a sudden and they go, compared to, let's say, measles that comes in waves. With monkeypox, these are the things, flu-like things. And then most important thing that your doctor will look out for is the fact that your lymph nodes get infected.
Okay.
You know, lymph nodes are nodes we have maybe in the armpits, in our neck, in our chest, in our groin, and somewhere else, abdomen, our jaws. So and its role is to fight against infection in our body. So in monkeypox, just like any other viral infection, these lymph nodes get infected. And once that confirmation is done, your doctor will raise the alarm to quickly get. So these are the symptoms, basically flu-like symptoms, fever, chills, then the most prominent, your lymph nodes, and of course, the spots that break on your skin.
Okay. Alrighty, so Doc, I want us to also go straight into the groups that are more susceptible to catching the monkeypox.
Okay. So when it comes to those at risk, the number one, of course, will be children and then pregnant women, because most of the time their immunities are not.
So it has something to do more of immunity.
Yes. And currently, because of COVID-19, almost everybody has a doctoral degree, so we know immunity. So for the immunocompromised. Now, the other category of people that are at risk will be those who work with meat, animal products. So if you work with bush meat or you work with...
what about us in the kitchen cooking with all manner of meat?
You are fine.
Okay.
You'll figure out why we are fine and you don't have to panic. But then you are those who work with bush meat are at risk, the preparation in itself, because animals too can get the disease, okay? And then when the pharmacist was speaking, he spoke about the human signs, which are identical to animals. And that brings about the next category of people at risk, our medical professionals. Okay, somebody will just walk to you that I'm having a bump on my skin, it's itchy. And if it happens to be monkeypox and you have not protected yourself well, then you get it. So the medical professionals, those who work with meat and women, children, of course, men too, if you are immunocompromised, are all at risk.
Quick question on that. Is it regarding the clinical manifestation, actually, is it possible you could have the monkeypox and not have the bumps on your skin?
Well, it is nearly improbable for that to happen. However, ideally, you get the pox before the other signs you mentioned. But there are some few cases where you get these signs before the pox, between 5 and sometimes at best 17 days of you getting in contact with an infected animal or person. Other than that, so you must necessarily get the pox.
Okay. Yeah, it is easier to detect monkeypox than COVID because, like you said, the first thing you will notice is the pox on your skin. Alrighty, this is getting very educated, but we will go for a quick break. We'll come back, talk about prevention and treatment. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Kofi, are you coming to the party? Everyone is here.
Oh, Mido, I'm not well, and I feel too weak to go out and get drugs.
Oh, Kofi, why the hassle? You can order all your drugs on the Dragnet app.
Dragnet app?
Yes, Dragnet app. I don't stress myself any longer. I just go on the app and upload all my prescriptions or call the pharmacist on the app, and my drugs are sent to me at a fee of only 5 cedis.
Wow, this is amazing. I feel better already.
It's time to download the Dragnet app on Google Play Store or the App Store and enjoy total convenience.
Dragnet, your number one online pharmacy.
Welcome back. You are watching Ask Your Pharmacist. Today we are coming to you from St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Church here in the University of Ghana, and we are discussing monkeypox with Dr. Richard and Farm Tony Avege. Okay, so we left off talking about the groups that are more susceptible to getting monkeypox, and I would love us to go straight talking about prevention with you, Dr. Abu. Yes. Prevention of monkeypox.
So the prevention of monkeypox predominantly could be in threefold. The first being ourselves. We need to remember our own personal hygiene and then be safe. Care about yourself. And COVID has taught us so much in the sense that now we are supposed to keep track of where we went, who we interacted with, and all that. So that when you get the disease, you can easily alert. I'm not asking you to stigmatize. If somebody is having monkeypox, it's not a reason to shun the person, but at least you can give some reasonable distance nicely. So take care of yourself, remember where you are, who you interact with, and then you need to remember your personal hygiene, wash your hands and all that. And then we have the second category, which is the professionals.
Okay.
So the professionals in this case will be the doctors, nurses, pharmacists, that category, and those who work with animals. Okay, so the farmers, the hunters, all those are also professionals. Now, for them, they are at risk because they come in direct contact with animals, and then they would have to prepare themselves well. It's quite difficult to tell people to stop their livelihood. So asking hunters and farmers to stop going to the bush for the animals appropriately when it's legal is quite difficult. However, if they still intend to do that, then they must take the necessary precautions so that they don't end up catching animals with it. And then also the third part is about being a good neighbor. So if I'm having the disease, like the way we treated HIV/AIDS, there is no point spreading it to anyone. So if I realize those symptoms, I should have the responsibility of keeping myself safe and my neighbor safe.
Alrighty, so did you want to add anything?
Yes, sure. I would love to add two things. Regards prevention, our mothers, they do the cooking, our wives, our sisters. So the idea is that you need to cook your meat parts and all that very well, so that if there's anything, the heat or something can take care of it.
Yeah, my spices.
Then also, of course, this is not, we know as Ghanaians, Ghanaians, we frown on that. But another group which is at risk is men who have sex with men. That's intimacy. So if I have monkey pox and there's that intimacy between man and man, of course, that's the source of getting infected.
Okay.
And also the clothings, the beddings, and any other material that's been exposed to somebody who's had the monkey pox. Those things need to be taken care of. Otherwise, if I had the infection and we didn't kind of dispose of those things properly, and somebody uses it, then of course the person is also at risk.
Okay, so are there any treatment options yet?
Well, like we've said earlier, monkeypox and smallpox are in the same category of orthopox viruses. Currently, in fact, like most viral infections or new ones, there may not be any defined treatment lines. But currently, I know the smallpox vaccine is clinically being tried in people who have monkeypox, so that if it's successful, then that can come as a preventive something. But until that is sorted out, you have regular, we said flu-like stuff. So you need to do, you treat your symptoms as it were. Of course, you need to talk to your doctor. We also said initially that lymph nodes getting infected. And once those things happen, secondary bacterial infections can set in. So people can develop encephalitis, that's infection of the brain. And also they can get pneumonia. So that is why you don't need to stay at home. Once you get these things coming, talk to your healthcare provider so that those secondary bacterial infections can be sorted out ASAP. Otherwise, it can be fatal. You can lose your life. So by way of treatment options, we'll treat the symptoms as it were, and then we'll take care of any secondary bacterial infection that surfaces.
When in doubt, always ask your pharmacist. Do not sit home and self-medicate. You can download the DrugNet app or walk to any pharmacy near you. Make sure you insist you want to talk to the pharmacist, and they will get you the right treatment. Alrighty, so this has been very educated, and we would love to open it up to our audience in case there are any questions for our guests.
I am Stephen Dua Yentumi. I have a question on your definition of the outbreak, because you said an outbreak is adding to the numbers. So in terms of monkeypox, what has made it significantly an outbreak as far as Ghana is concerned? I started hearing about this about a month ago when I was in the US. They also started talking about it. I came to Ghana, they are also talking about it. But I'm comparing it to COVID. How COVID was raised that high in terms of its education and the outbreak. What makes this disease, monkeypox, an outbreak? What are the numbers we are talking about?
Would love to take that up.
Okay. So it's an outbreak by definition because the numbers exceed what we are used to, which for most countries or most places, including Ghana, is 0, which would imply if you got this increase in numbers over a short period of time. Okay, so we are looking at the numbers and then the duration under which it occurs. Then it's an outbreak. Now for COVID moved faster, potentially because of the mode of transmission, right? The COVID it could spread really fast over a wider radius compared to monkeypox, which is aerosol and very short. But regardless, because the numbers have increased. So as at, is it 13th June or even this morning, the numbers were way above 1,000 globally.
Wow.
And in Ghana, we have at least 12 suspected cases. I don't know whether it's been confirmed or not, but at least 12. And then globally, we are looking at above 1,000. UK is recording way too many numbers. And that's an outbreak. Had the number been only 2 in Ghana, you would have still considered it outbreak. Because since forever, no human being has been confirmed or even suspected of the disease in Ghana, to the best of my knowledge.
Did you want to add anything?
Yeah, so in addition to what my friend has said, monkeypox is a rare disease. And for, like you said, by public health standards, once something is rare, even if it's one, it's a big deal. Malaria, it's endemic in Ghana. So, and we handle it appropriately. So the monkeypox, it's rare. And once there's even a case, it needs to be taken care of. In terms of COVID, like my colleague said, COVID, it spread. You can be asymptomatic and Charlie, you pass it on to your next door. But for monkeypox, that's close contact or bruises, exchange of fluids, body fluids. So it shows you that you must have that very intimate contact to get it transfer or spread or get it transmitted. So that makes COVID of more public health significance than monkeypox as it were. Even though monkeypox, given that it's rare, once there's one case, it's a big deal.
Any other questions?
Thank you very much for your presentation. Mine is just a concern. I'm Reverend Sister Florence Awoniyi. During the COVID era, when you go to the hospital, the nurses were very, very careful. Even in taking your blood pressure, they place this paper towel on your arm before they fasten the blood pressure monitor. But these days, when you go, they just do it the usual way. So I get worried if that is going on and somebody whose fluid is already contaminated comes before me and mine is taken after that person, how safe am I? And what can I do to protect myself from such contamination? Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's a good observation, but you are sure that with the increase in numbers of COVID cases, all hospitals have gone back to the COVID protocols, so they are on high alert. So you are sure that you are safe and protected. Of course, if you get to a hospital where you think there is a lapse, I think you can kindly just inform your healthcare provider or ask a question as to whether or how safe you are in terms of using maybe a speed that they've used on somebody that is obviously observed some not pleasant things. And I'm sure once you raise that alarm, so to speak, they'll take care of you. But rest assured that all hospitals have gone back to COVID alerts, and they are doing everything to protect everyone, including themselves and, of course, the clients that come to the hospital.
Sure. I agree with that. We can always prevent, we can protect, and we can make sure that we are each other's keeper. Dose for Healthy Living is up next. Stay tuned.
Today on Dose for Healthy Living, don't share medications. Do not give others your medications or take medications from others, even if you think it is the same dosage or for the same condition.
Thank you so much for sticking with us. This show has been very educating. We discussed monkeypox, and unfortunately, this is where we draw today's curtain. Remember that this show, Ask Your Pharmacist, was brought to you by Dragnet, your #1 online pharmacy. Download the Dragnet app on the Google Play Store, the App Store. Order all your medications, speak to a pharmacist, upload your prescriptions, order for, schedule for any medications you want, and they will deliver to you. So Dragnet is your #1 online pharmacy. This is also brought to you by the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Amicus Humani Generis Pharmacists are indeed friends of the human race. This is also brought to you by Letta Pharmaceuticals. Letamin is a multivitamin mineral supplement for total strength and vitality, promotes mental performance, and boosts the immune system. Further Zinc, on the other hand, is a folic acid, iron, and zinc supplement power combo that effectively reduces the risk of iron deficiency, supports immunity, and promotes health and wellness. Letamox a single dose to wear for treating intestinal worm infections and helps to increase nutritional uptake. Letamin, Foloronzing, and Letamox are all available nationwide. Contact Letta Pharmaceuticals on 030-222-4613. Letta Pharmaceuticals, Quality Healthcare. This is also brought to you by Bell Beverages. Bell Beverages, refreshing the nation. And also from Tema Christian Eye Center. Tema Christian Eye Center remains the best and advanced eye care facility with skilled and experienced doctors with exceptional customer service. For all your eye care needs, even surgery, contact Tema Christian Eye Center on 030-321-1999. Or you can also locate them at Tema Community 1 adjacent the St. Paul Methodist Church. This show was also supported by Lady Pharmacists Association of Ghana, LAPAC, and the Young Pharmacists Group, YPG, and also supported by VC Forts, a sugar-free vitamin C plus zinc supplement from Samus Pharma. So if you need to boost your immune system, go to any pharmacy near you and tell the pharmacist you want VC Forts, or contact Samus Pharma on 050-164-6494. Like I always say, whatever that goes in you is merely irreversible. More to the reason, you always have to ask your pharmacist before you swallow that pill. My name is Peggy Sano, and you can find me on all social media outlets at Fiery Peggy. And if you missed any of our episodes, do not worry. Go on YouTube right now at My Pharmacist TV, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. I'll be coming your way same time next week. Until then, be safe, be kind, and be healthy. Bye-bye for now.